Hi there, welcome back to ET. Now you're watching Market Cafe, and it's time now to put the spotlight on one of the companies that has remained in focus over the past week, and it's IndiGo. Now, in a strong response to the IndiGo fiasco that grounded hundreds of flights and stranded passengers, thousands of passengers for that matter, now the government has promised swift action to restore order in India's skies. Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu has announced a 5% cut, now upgraded to 10% in IndiGo's winter schedule, reassigning slots to other airlines to boost reliability and also prevent future meltdowns. Now let's listen in to what he had to say in an exclusive interview to Navika Kumar, who's the group editor at Times Network.
If you look at the history of how we are doing the operations and how we advise the airlines to do the operations, we do thorough stakeholder consultation with sitting with all the airlines and looking at their schedules very in-depth way, and then trying to assign them considering all the aspects. And you have to always remember that the Indian civil aviation is a continuously growing sector. You want to cater for the demand also that is being created. So keeping that in mind, and then you have to keep the safety in mind, and then you have to keep the passenger rights in mind. So compared to all of these are things which the ministry, the regulator, everyone focuses on. So there was ample stakeholder consultation. It was not something which was unanticipated. We have been thoroughly observing the situation, not only for IndiGo, we have been observing it for all the airlines. All the airlines, due consultation was done before the implementation, and also the idea was let the airlines also be prepared to do this. So the consultation was going on. In the meantime, when the High Court orders were also passed, we respected the High Court orders. We gave the timelines. That was all in consultation with the airlines. This is the first thing that we have to understand, that in implementation of the FTTL, the airlines was also partner. In the entire process, let me make one point very clear, that we are not leaving IndiGo at all.
What's the action you're going to take?
Very accountable.
I haven't seen, people haven't seen any action so far. What are you going to do?
We from the ministry have advised the regulator to cut down 10% of the operations.
That's not punishment enough.
10% of the operations in the prime routes. There are multiple things. This will act as a deterrent for them, also to encourage the competition and also to ensure the stability on operations. Second thing, we have also issued a show cause notice. We are thoroughly going into detail of the reply that has been given. Show cause notice to CEO of IndiGo, CEO of IndiGo. This has never been done. It has been done for the first time considering the incident. Third, we have also had a detailed inquiry which has been started. We have given them a stipulated time to work it out because we wanted to know exactly where they have done the mistake, and not only how we have approached to this situation. Why was it that those 2 days, 3rd, 4th, where it peaked, why was it that 3rd and 4th, they were not even able to manage this situation? We had a meeting on 1st December 2025, 1st December 2025 on FDTL with IndiGo. On FDTL with IndiGo. We have given all the chance for IndiGo to speak with us on FDTL. They have asked for clarifications. Whatever clarifications we were supposed to give after due consultation, we have given them. Even after that, it was IndiGo which has messed up its own internal crew management and crew rostering. This is exactly the point that I want to make.
All right, but in a strong response to the IndiGo fiasco, the grounded hundreds of the flights and stranded thousands of passengers, the government has promised swift action to restore order in the Indian skies. Now, Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu announced a 5% cut. Now that has been upgraded to a 10% cut in IndiGo's winter schedule, reassigning slots to other airlines to boost the reliability and prevent future meltdowns. Let me take it across to my colleague Samir, who joins in with more details. Samir.
DGCA, aviation regulator, has further taken strict order against IndiGo Interglobe Aviation. Now, in the latest move, DGCA has directed IndiGo to curtail the flight operation for this winter schedule by 10%, especially on high demand route. So high demand route simply means Delhi-Mumbai, Delhi-Chennai, Delhi-Kolkata. So on this high demand route, IndiGo has to curtail the flight operation by 10%. Earlier, the order was of 5%. Now it has been further increased to 10%. For this winter schedule that was approved by DGCA earlier, IndiGo was supposed to reach to 15,014 flights departure per week. This approved, but now seeking the inefficiency by the airline. It has to reduce the flight operation by 10%. Simply means that they will operate roughly around 13,200 flights for this winter schedule. In addition to this, DGCA has also mentioned that they are going to do periodic review of the flight operations. Though IndiGo CEO Peter Elbers has given out an official statement mentioning that the airline has achieved full flight operation stabilization, and the operation has been stabilized and 100% network coverage has been achieved. But still, DGCA has mentioned that they are going to do periodic review of the airline operation. In addition to this, IndiGo airline has also been directed to provide a revised flight schedule based on their available assets and cabin crew and pilots, that how they are going to meet the flight operation with the given kind of manpower. The airline has to submit this revised flight schedule by 5 p.m. 10th of December. That will be very interesting to see if IndiGo on its own further reduces the flight operations or not. But as of now, as per government order, 10% reduction has to be done immediately.
All right, thanks Amir for that update about the entire IndiGo fiasco. But time now to step into a very short break. We'll be right back with more on the other side.